Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you my favorite look for the summer, which is a really pretty shimmery eye with a bold lip. So let's just get started. I've already primed my face with the Tarte Safeguard sunblock, and then I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer in the shade Warm Medium, and I'm just going to blend this out right underneath my eyes just to cover up any dark circles. And then I also like to take this above my eyelids to basically serve as like a eyeshadow primer. Next, I'm going to apply the Fit Me foundation in the shade 240, and I'm just stippling this all over my face and then blending it through. I have not used a stippling brush in such a long time, and I actually really like the application. Now, just a little bit about this foundation, because I know a lot of you are going to ask. I actually really love this foundation. This is like your skin but better kind of foundation, and it's so affordable. If you want to see a full review, let me know in the comments below. But as you can see, it blends into my skin perfectly. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing any makeup. Now, you guys know I love my crazy highlight. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Bright Forecast, and I'm going to go right underneath my eyes again, and then I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, and a little bit on my chin as well, because those are the high points of my face where I want to highlight and really bring out. I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to blend that through. I love this highlight so much because although it might look really light when I first put it on, when you blend it in, it just is the most beautiful color, and it doesn't even look like you have that much makeup on. Now, moving on to the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Cosmetics Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown, and I just like to create really quick strokes and just fill in any spaces on my brows where I'm missing hair or where it might look like I just need a little bit more color. I don't like to go too crazy with my brows. Anyway, moving on to the eyes, I'm using the Maybelline's The Nude eyeshadow palette, and I'm using the really light pale pink shade. It has just a tiny bit of shimmer, but nothing too crazy, and I'm just highlighting underneath my brows. And I'm also going to take the same color and put it in my inner corners just to kind of open up the eyes a bit. Next, I'm going to take the matte dark brown shade and put that color in my crease, and I'm focusing most of the color just in the crease area, and whatever is left over in my brush, I'm going to bring it towards the inner part of my eyelids. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this through with a clean blending brush so that there is no harsh lines and it just looks really, really seamless. And then I'm going to go in with the really pretty coppery shade, and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. I also want to mention that this eyeshadow is actually a complete dupe for MAC's Woodwinked eyeshadow, which is one of their best sellers and looks so good on brown skin. It's not as pigmented, but it's still very, very comparable. And the whole eyeshadow palette overall is actually really nice, and I totally recommend this if you're in the market and looking for a good neutral eyeshadow palette. I went ahead and lined my waterline with MAC's Velvet Teddy eyeliner, which is a really nice matte dark brown. And then I also went ahead and created a cat eyeliner using MAC's Black Track Fluid Line. And for my mascara, I'm using one of my absolute favorites, the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. I actually like the Carbon Black better, but this is what I currently have. And then I'm going to just finish off the eyes by adding the dark matte brown eyeshadow underneath my waterline just to smoke out the look a little bit. I love doing this step. Okay, moving on to the lips, I'm using Maybelline's Reb 05 lipstick, which is a really neon bright orange. And if you find that this color is too intense for you, you can always start off by just blotting it, and you don't have to use it the way I am straight out of the tube. That way it's a little bit more, toned down for your liking. And then I also just wanted to add a little bit dimension to the lips, so I am going in with MAC's Cherry lip liner, and I'm just gonna go on the corners of my lips and on my cupid's bow and just kind of line it so it kind of has like a orangey reddish feel to the entire lip. To contour my face, I'm using Anastasia Cosmetics Contour Kit in the shade Havana with the NARS Ita brush. And I'm applying that on the sides of my face up to my temples just to contour my face a little bit. Now, a lot of you guys asked me if I recommend the light or the dark Anastasia kit for people with my skin, and I only own the light, so that's the one I recommend. The colors are actually really versatile and they work for me. I have actually used every single one of the colors. I think with the exception of one color, I use all the colors. So if you're around my skin tone, I recommend the light kit instead of the dark. Moving on to the blush, I'm using MAC's Sunbask Blush, which is one of my absolute favorites for the summer. This just gives you an instant bronze look without overdoing it at all. And you can see for yourself how it just completely warms up my face without me working too hard at all. So I really recommend this color for anyone that's looking for a really pretty bronzy blush. To highlight my face, I'm going to use MAC's Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle and apply this on all the high points of my face, basically where we highlighted with the Bright Forecast face highlight. So I'm just putting that on the sides of my face and down the bridge of my nose, and this is just going to draw extra attention to those areas. So I love highlighting my face, and it just gives you the most stunning glow ever. And just to set my makeup in place, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. And this actually really helps to make your makeup last a long time. I was really pleasantly surprised. It's expensive, but I actually think it's really worth it. And that is basically the finished makeup. I really hope you guys enjoyed this super easy summer makeup tutorial. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. I love you. Bye!